You will never retire early by saving a few dollars on coffee or cutting coupons. That's what they want you to believe. The truth is, retiring early is not about being cheap. It's about being strategic. If you don't understand how to make your money work for you, then you will spend the best years of your life working for money, while others, who made smart moves, live freely. This video will show you exactly how to break out of the rat race and retire early, even if you're starting with nothing. It's not easy, but it's possible if you're disciplined enough to follow through. Most people believe retirement is something that happens in your 60s, after you've given up 40 years of your life to a job you probably don't love. That's because they've been programmed to think that retirement depends on age, not on money. But here's the truth. Retirement doesn't depend on how old you are. It depends on how financially free you are. If your investments and passive income cover your living expenses, you can retire at 40, 35, or even 30. The problem is most people never escape the paycheck-to-paycheck trap. They spend every dollar they earn and save what's left, which is usually nothing. Smart people reverse that equation. They save and invest first and spend what's left. The first step to retiring early is mastering aggressive saving, not just 10%, but 30%, 40%, even 50% of your income. That means cutting lifestyle inflation, avoiding debt, and learning to live below your means, not because you're broke, but because you're focused. Every dollar you save is not just a dollar. It's freedom. Once you start saving aggressively, the next move is to invest intelligently. Putting money in a savings account won't get you anywhere. You need to learn how to own assets, not liabilities. Invest in index funds, rental properties, or businesses, things that generate income without your constant effort. The goal is to build multiple income streams that grow over time. If you can invest enough so that your assets pay you more than your monthly expenses, you're done. You've achieved financial independence. Now you can retire early, or better yet, live life on your own terms, doing what you want when you want. But make no mistake, this takes discipline, consistency, and patience. You will be tempted to spend, to impress others, to take shortcuts. Don't. Early retirement is not a dream. It's a mathematical formula. Earn more, spend less, invest the difference, and stay the course for years. The earlier you start, the faster you can exit the rat race. Don't waste another year chasing money. Start building freedom today, because time is the only currency you can never earn back. To retire early, you need to understand one simple principle. Wealth is not measured by how much money you make. It's measured by how long you can live without working. Most people think they need millions to retire, but that's not true. What you need is enough passive income to cover your expenses for the rest of your life. That's it. So how do you get there? The journey starts with clarity. First, you must define your freedom number. How much money you need each month to live the life you want. Not a fantasy life, but a meaningful, comfortable life on your terms. Maybe that number is $2,000 a month. Maybe it's $5,000. Whatever it is, write it down. Now your mission is clear. Build enough assets to produce that income passively, month after month. Next, you need to master your income. If you're working a job, you need to earn as much as you can, not to spend more, but to save and invest more. Every raise, every bonus, every side hustle should be seen as fuel for your freedom, not a reason to upgrade your lifestyle. Avoid lifestyle creep at all costs. Most people fall into the trap of spending more when they earn more, and they stay trapped in the rat race forever. You must think differently. Live like no one else now, so you can live like no one else later. Once you're saving aggressively to 30%, 40%, even 50% of your income, it's time to invest intelligently. Don't just stash your money in a bank. Banks make money from your money while paying you almost nothing. Instead, you need to own assets that grow and pay you. Start with simple investments, broad index funds which are low-cost, diversified, and historically reliable. As your knowledge grows, consider real estate, rental properties that generate monthly cash flow and appreciate in value. Some people build businesses, online or offline, that run without their daily involvement. Others invest in dividend-paying stocks or REITs. The method doesn't matter as much as the principle. Your money must work harder than you do. But here's the key: consistency beats intensity. It's not about making a quick fortune. It's about building wealth steadily and securely over years, not decades. Compound interest is your ally, but only if you start early and stay committed. $1 invested today can be worth 10 tomorrow, but only if you resist the temptation to touch it. Let your investments grow. Reinvest the returns. Protect your capital, avoid risky bets, and focus on long-term growth. Now, let's talk about debt because it's the #1 killer of early retirement dreams. Consumer debt is a trap. Credit cards, car loans, personal loans, they all steal your future by chaining you to past spending. You can't retire early if you're sending hundreds of dollars every month to banks in the form of interest payments. Eliminate bad debt aggressively. Pay it off fast. The only debt you should consider is strategic debt, like a mortgage on a rental property that pays for itself. Even then, use caution. Debt can be a tool or a weapon against you. Another key to early retirement is frugality with purpose. This doesn't mean living a miserable, minimalist life. It means being intentional. Spend on what matters, cut ruthlessly what doesn't. Value time over status. Value freedom over image. While others are buying liabilities to impress strangers, you'll be buying freedom for your future self. Also, understand that your environment matters. Surround yourself with people who understand this path. Most people will tell you it's impossible. They'll mock your frugality, question your choices, and doubt your vision. Ignore them. They're trapped. You're breaking free. Early retirement is not about escaping work. It's about having the power to choose what to do with your time. Maybe you'll never stop working, but now you'll work for passion, not survival. Finally, realize that freedom is not an event, it's a lifestyle. Once you reach your freedom number, the game changes. You'll realize that true wealth was never just about money. It was about control over your life, your time, and your future. Retiring early is not the end, it's the beginning of life on your terms. But you have to start now. No one is coming to save you. The earlier you take control, the sooner you break free. Remember this: discipline creates freedom. Sacrifice now so you never have to trade your time for money again. One day, while others wake up to alarms and deadlines, you'll wake up to peace because you made smart money moves today. The clock is ticking. Start building your freedom now.